like math? Do you like science? Well, if so, you should join Biotech. We do a lot of math, and it pretty much revolves around science. What brought me to the biotech program is how welcoming and loving the biotech community is, as well as how much ambition Mr. Oyama portrays onto us, not only as students, but also as individuals. And biotech is somewhat like a family. It's like a warm hug. One of the most important things about biotech is labs and lab notebooks. You spend about 70% of your time in the labs, and your lab notebooks is what you keep all of your data in from your labs. Your lab notebooks are so important because that's what you use for industry practice.
That being said, these notebooks are graded very rigorously. Mr. Oyama is very particular about what goes in them and how they are structured. However, it is not hard to get a good grade on these as long as you follow all the directions.
So one of the greatest things about Leadership Council is the fact that it is really great to put on your resume, and also you get great friends and you're in a great community of people. And it also gives you responsibility on top of your schoolwork, but not too much where it's overwhelming. And it's just great to kind of put yourself in different situations to try and experience new things.
Mr. Oyama is a really accepting person. It's really easy to come and talk to him about things happening in your life.
For example, my freshman year of high school, I realized that I was transgender. This was a really hard time for me, and ever since I met him, I knew that he was someone that I could trust a lot. He was the first adult that I told, and ever since then I've had a really strong sense of trust with him.
And it's not just Mr. Oyama, it's the entire class and the program itself. Everyone's just very accepting.
Doing dual enrollment along with biotech is very possible.
All you need to do is make sure you have transportation from the college campus to the high school campus and talk with your advisors to work your schedule out.
Being in biotech does not mean that you can't do other extracurricular activities. For example, I'm in 4 different bands, including jazz band and concert band. And I'm in track and field currently, and at the beginning of the year, I actually started out in volleyball. When you do biotech, you don't have to specifically just focus on that. You can do other things or whatever you feel passionate about. And in fact, actually, Mr. Oyama encourages you to do extracurricular activities and be a more well-rounded person. Even while doing extracurricular activities and biotech, you can still manage to keep up your grades. For example, I have all A's and I think all A's and a B.
Hi, I'm Mr. Oyama. I am the Program Director for the Institute of Biotechnology, also your potential teacher. My classroom in particular, I like to have a lot of fun. I use a lot of analogies. I try to get the kids motivated and excited to learn, but that also comes with a lot of high expectations. I make sure that my students are the cream of the crop, right? Institute of Biotechnology students are exemplary students who demonstrate the best of our biotech value system. There is a lot of autonomy when it comes to my class, especially when it comes to labs. We go over what it is that we're doing in the lab, we go over the science behind it, and then generally I kind of just wind up the toy and set you going so that you guys can perform the labs, use the equipment, and have all of that kind of independence that you might be craving. I am very understanding, and I try to make sure that I take in the student and the person because both are very important. However, when it comes to your work, I am a very tough grader. I'm very strict about how I grade. Those lab notebooks that you're going to be keeping, you can use those as portfolios that will help kind of get your foot in the door for industry or maybe a lab that's in your college classes or something like that. So if you feel like you have decent organizational skills, if you feel like you can kind of go with the flow, take notes and turn things in on time, that's going to be your best benefit. We're studying for 3 years to take a base certification exam, which allows you to work immediately in the industry, which means that all of my tests require you to really know the content that you're working on. So yes, I am a hard grader. Yes, it's not going to be an easy A, but you're going to have a lot of fun. And if you're devoted to the program and I can see your work ethic and I can see you trying, you're going to be fine.
Mr. Oyama has really good hair.
I like how he can be fun and serious at the same time.
He gives his students some freedoms and lets them have fun, but also makes sure they know what they're doing.
I like how he forms personal connections with his students.
He's really easy to talk to.
I like how he's fun and lively in the classroom.
He's really funny and eccentric, and he has a lot of funny socks.
He always gives the best advice.
Even prior being in the program, he always helped me through everything and still has faith in me regardless.
He always treats us like adults, and even before COVID, every single day he would give every single person a handshake.